If you're on the verge of retirement, you're part of the generation in which more than half doesn't have a pension to cover part of your retirement costs. Joining us now for Retirement Coffee Talk are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. They're both part of the team at NorthStar Financial Retirement Planning, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Megan.
Well, the intro, that's a little eerie. So does that mean this generation is facing a retirement income crisis?
Big time. The reason being, our parents had what they call pensions.
Yeah.
Probably right now, maybe 1 or 2 out of 10 have a pension to look forward to.
Yeah.
That's the true benefit of educators, right? They might not be rich, but they'll never be poor because they have a pension when they retire.
Yeah.
So we're seeing a lot less of that. Basically, big companies are getting rid of that financial responsibility, contribute to your 401k, and then they go, see ya, and you're left to your own devices to come up with an income plan when you retire. Yeah, it's kind of spooky.
It is. So what does this mean that retirees are relying on?
Well, a lot of people may be relying on market returns. And, you know, one of the most important things about as you're preparing for this journey is to make sure you have reasonable expectations, you know, and you understand the risk that you're taking. Because if you were to have retired in November of 21, we had clients that did that, you know, that came on board and they were retiring at an all-time market high. Well, 2022, markets really suffered, not only equities, but so did bonds, right?
Yeah.
So if you're relying on your income to come from market returns, then you might be in for a rude awakening, especially in a time when markets are down for a prolonged period of time. When's the worst time to sell something?
Yeah.
When it's down, right? So,
yes.
So you want to have some kind of plan so that you can preserve your principal and you don't see that dwindling away in a down market.
Because I feel like, you know, when relying on savings, it would maybe make people tend to take on more risk in the market.
Couple of points to make there. See this a lot. People will come in and they'll say, hey, I've got 3, 4, 5 years worth of cash set aside in my IRA or in my brokerage account in the event markets are down. Well, right now you might find some places where you can earn some money on your cash, right? But traditionally it's not been so attractive. So you may find areas to be more efficient, because if you think about it, if you're just all over in equities, maybe 80–90%, and you've got a couple years of cash put away and that cash is earning nothing, and then you find, you know, over a time period markets up and down, you can see that there are places where people can be way more efficient with some structure and strategy.
All right, so what's the better solution? Maybe a protected income?
Well, you know, yes, exactly. Yeah. Part of that is merging a plan. One thing people do when they retire, I've been doing this a long time, it's kind of fun to watch people retire. It's kind of spooky. Yeah. Where the paycheck stops and they're kind of going, wow, it's like the motor on the boat stops, and all of a sudden you're out there just doing this. So really having a plan in place is critical. Barron's magazine is a weekly financial magazine by Dow Jones. Recent article in there, and it said using a blend, which we've been doing for years. Basically coming up with a pension, basically a self-funded pension. It's also known as a dirty word, an annuity. Yeah. People don't, so you don't be spooked by that. But this is, again, in Barron's magazine saying this is a really good part of a plan, which is recreating part of your paycheck, not just Social Security, but another paycheck that you can't outlive. Number one fear people have, Megan, is outliving their money, and so they don't spend with confidence. They don't enjoy the fruits of their labor. People sacrifice to put into the retirement accounts, then all of a sudden, they're afraid to spend it.
Right, and that's not fun. Like,
it's no fun, it's no fun. You put a real true income plan together, it is amazing. People just go about their vacations and have fun, don't worry about money. Truly, they're the master of their own efforts. Okay,
if we're trying to, you know, flip this whole retirement income crisis, is there any other strategies that y'all would incorporate?
Well, yeah, one of the things that we are proud to say is in 2022, we didn't have any clients that needed to sell any positions to sell their income. Yeah. So it was just having the buckets that we used to talk about all the time, safe bucket, income bucket.
There's some great financial tools out there that protect you during the downside but provide an income. And these income streams, they're providing 7 to 9%. In a down market without having to sell. So we really encourage people. Again, this is not our parents' retirement. Also, these tools are not available back then.
Right.
So you have to learn and grow and incorporate this into your overall plan.
Well, if you want to learn more about this, these are the two to talk to.
Thanks,
they
Megan.
feel good. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for not bringing up the South Carolina Clemson game.
I mean, it's still too soon, Zach.
I know.
Just my favorite saying, wait till next year.
You know, I have 2 that went to Clemson and 2 that went to South Carolina.
Right. So house divided.
My team won. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So you won. You're a good way. Listen, guys, if you're at home, if you're currently retired, or maybe you're getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how to help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, NorthStar Financial has a great offer for you right now. For the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more, they're offering a complimentary, no-obligation retirement and investment report. That report will include potential tax-saving opportunities and ways to reduce the effects of market volatility on your portfolio. Their team will schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you that roadmap going forward. Just call the number you see on your screen right now, 864-309-8146.